This is very confusing.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck?
I've had this on the whole time. My
What the
face is weird, and I didn't even get to capture the reaction. I have a notepad for this.
I have a notepad too.
I had to put my notepad over.
Look at all my notes.
Gonna tell me all the things today.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs open on my browser,
so
just
many
in case
tabs.
you needed facts to back up.
I shouldn't have worn my glasses for this. I gotta.
You look like you're in the Twilight Zone. Yeah.
Hello, Rebel.
Hello.
Try it again.
Oh, I forgot your name. Hello, Turbo.
Jesus. And hello, everybody else. This is Open Mouth.
Insert foot.
Today, Rebel and I have some interesting things. I know the first one was a little goofy, the second one's a little serious, but the third one is just all facts, baby. All the facts. And I cannot think of anything better to start this out off with better than that octopus are really smart. Rebel, do you know how smart octopus are?
They're very smart.
They can
Smarter than me.
yeah, they can get themselves out of their own cages. They can solve complex puzzles, and the most impressive thing is that they just slap fish out of spite for no other reason.
Yes.
Just spite, and I don't get it. Why would they just do that? And it's crazy. Like, I watched some of the videos on this, and they just right out of it's not even out of the sky. They're in the water. Just boop.
Mm-hmm. And they're escape artists too.
Yes.
Master escape artists.
Mm-hmm. Get right out of their cages, and they'll go wander around aquariums, and then they'll roll right back in, and no one's the wiser. What interesting things did you bring for me today? Because we've talked about a lot of shit this week.
I hate to follow up. Did you know octopus just like to slap fish? Because now that I look at all mine, none of them are they're all a little dark.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, mine get weirder and darker and just gross. Some get really gross.
Okay, I'll start with the most mild one I have.
Okay.
Do you know what a chatelaine is?
A shadow lane?
A chatelaine. Chatelaine.
I don't, but I feel like it has something to do with poop.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay. Because that's a word that could be used for that word.
No. It's a medieval fanny pack before fanny packs was a thing.
Okay.
So it's like this metal buckle that clips onto your belt, and it has like chains that hang off of it, and you hook them to things that you use like daily.
Right. Okay.
And I love them, and I want one.
Okay.
And I hate that fanny packs took over.
Yes, but also, what's stopping you from just going back and doing that?
Absolutely nothing. I'm so excited that I discovered them.
They use them at Ren fairs literally all the time.
I thought you said you didn't know what they were.
No, I didn't know what it was called, but now that you've explained what it is, I know exactly what that is. My ex had a belt and just did all the things, like all of her, had her Ren fair cup, had her tails, had her pouches, like literally all the things that she would bring and get hooked onto this belt.
Yeah, no, mine's going to be like a screwdriver, a wrench, a pen, a marker, and a Sharpie, because that's what I use all the time.
So just Boy Scout stuff.
Yes.
You're going to survive in the wilderness.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm going to adjust this.
That's my most mild one.
There we go. Your most mild one. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is so distracting right now.
It's going to glare either way, I think.
Yeah. The only way I can get around this is just to not wear glasses, but then I can't read my...
You're pulling down your nose?
My...
There you go. Now you look like you know what you're talking about.
Listen here, there's a 1,000 things I know. And do you know one of the coolest things is that not only can octopus go through mazes and figure it out, but things that you wouldn't think would be able to figure out mazes. Did you know that there is a slime called Plasmodium. It's not a fungus. It's not a slime. It's just a multi-celled organism that looks like you took that goopy shit that you play with, and it picks up all
slime?
slime. Okay, and it got the little tubes and stuff. Right? They put it. Some scientists took that. Right? Oh, sorry, I gotta put my glasses back down. They took this slime, right, and they put it at the edge of a maze, and they had 2 exits to the maze, one short, one long away. Right? Not only did the slime find both of the exits to get to the nutrients, but it also then at one point stopped going to the longer one and consolidated all of its resources to the shorter one. And not until all the resources were done on the shorter one did they immediately go back to the longer one, which they remembered. How does it remember? It doesn't got a brain.
Wow.
I know. So, yeah, nature does some weird, crazy
Where
things.
does it live?
Like everywhere. It's kind of like this weird fungus type thing. Yeah. Can you follow up maze bending slime?
I can, actually. I can.
Okay, let's hear it.
I can. Did you know that the top speed of sperm is 28 miles per hour?
I did not know that. The only thing I know about the speed of sperm is that when it comes out, it's like the speed of a professional baseball player's pitch. So like 80 to 90 miles an hour.
It is faster than a roadrunner's top speed.
Those go fast.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah.
A little bit faster, they can catch up to the cheetah. Isn't the cheetah like 35 miles per hour, something like
No,
that?
cheetah's like 65.
65? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
not
pretty
outrunning.
sure.
I'm not outrunning that on the highway, even in
No,
my car.
no, you're not. You might as well just embrace it.
just gonna die.
But let's be honest, you're also not outrunning the sperm either.
It's
I
28
mean,
miles
I
an
can
hour,
move at 28 miles an hour.
and they're microscopic. I'm outrunning it.
I can't run that fast.
Are we talking
There's
about
no way
like?
you can run.
Are we talking
like,
about
run?
No, I get that, but like, are we talking regular size sperm or like dog size sperm? Because if it was like dog or cheetah size sperm, okay, maybe I can't outrun it. But then it also needs like fluids to go through, you know? That's how that works. That's how sperm works. That's how sperm. I think we're thinking too hard on this.
Okay, but think if it's dog size,
Uh-huh.
the speed increases to match the size, right? So then it's cheetah speed. You're not outrunning the sperm. That's all I'm saying. You're not outrunning the sperm.
Okay, fine. I'm not going to argue
But-
with this science.
Okay. Talking about that.
Okay.
Right? This comes into it. Sperm can just be floating around in a woman's abdominal cavity.
Like between all the organs?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to know why?
Kinda?
Because the fallopian tubes are not actually connected. They just have little fingers that are supposed to catch it.
Wait, what? Have I
Yeah.
not understood? Okay, I pride myself on knowing a little bit about the female anatomy. I did not know that fallopian tubes had just weird little fingers to catch tiny sperm.
Okay, hang on. Let's see.
I guess we're gonna show a diagram now of a fallopian
We're
tube.
gonna have to. We're gonna have to.
Don't demonetize this. This is educational.
I say they move through the uterus and into
Right.
the fallopian tubes because the fimbriated ends of the fallopian tubes, the fingers,
Hmm.
are not directly connected to the ovaries. Sperm can swim out of the tube into the peritoneal cavity.
Oh man.
And it's cool. It's just chill. That's one of the reasons that ectopic pregnancies can happen. But most of the time, it's fine. It
Okay.
just dissolves.
Right. Okay. Well, I have some fun facts to tell some people tonight. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow and be like, guys, guess what happens to unused sperm?
Yeah.
You know the ones that almost made it? Well, they're still in ya.
Well, they might still be hanging around. You got a stomach ache? Well, that might be why.
So since we're on the topic of gross things, human body and whatnot, there was a interesting breakthrough in Chinese science, and stem cells being a very controversial topic. They decided to get around this by using stem cells from urine, which is part of the interesting part. The second interesting part about that is they use those stem cells to grow new teeth, usable teeth. Yep. So you apparently got sperm in your belly and urine teeth in your mouth.
Yeah, apparently. I I I didn't know that there was stem cells in urine.
I didn't know that either, but apparently
So
it
like
does.
when stem cells first became a thing, it seemed like they were super rare, but we're just like dumping them multiple times a day.
Apparently. I have no idea how that actually works. I'm just going by like literally the little news report thing that I saw, and that was because yeah, no, I remember it, like when they first started like getting into stem cells like
Hmm.
publicly and all that, and they would have to use like unborn fetuses for it. And I was like, I guess they
Yeah,
had to use a
yeah.
clean slate or whatever. Um,
Okay.
I don't know how that works. My knowledge of my biology does not go that far. But I did
Yeah.
yeah, I had no idea you could just take urine and then be like, "Oh, we're going to make things out of it." I don't
Hmm.
know. Science is weird. They grew an ear on a rat once.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember
Poor rats.
do you know what happened to Dolly the sheep, the clone sheep? Like it was like the
No.
first animal that got cloned. I want to find out now.
Didn't it die?
I don't know. I assume it's been like 20 fucking years. I assume it died. Dolly the sheep was the first mammal cloned from an adult cell. Died in 2003 at the ripe old age of 6.5 from a lung tumor caused by a common sheep virus. Oh, hold on. So Dolly the sheep died young, but her clone sisters are going strong. That was in 2016. Okay, so hold on. 3 weeks after 20th anniversary. 13 other sheep clones from the same batch of cells are aging normally with no signs of hypertension, diabetes, or serious arthritis.
Are those the side effects they're looking for?
Possibly.
But that's a lot of sheep
Yes, that's all. That's 13 sheep,
for an experiment.
right?
That's a lot of sheep.
Yeah. It doesn't say what happened to other sheep, but there was 13 of them. Yep. Can you follow up with stem cell teeth? What do you
I
got?
mean, um, this wasn't on my list, but stem cell pee I can follow up with,
Okay.
or like, things that are useful that our bodies just dispose of.
Okay.
So apparently we just naturally produce a vitamin B, I think it's B12 that we need,
Okay.
but it's in our rectum or intestines. I can't remember. But it's far enough down in that process that when we produce it, it just goes out the tube. Like we're not able to absorb it.
Okay. Hold on.
So technically, if you were if you didn't have enough of that and you weren't able to get access to that, you could do some very gross things to get access to that.
I don't want to kink shame anybody.
But you got to do what you got to do to live.
Okay, so to answer where it comes from, vitamin B, some vitamin B are synthesized by bacteria in the intestines, and
Mm.
specialized bacteria produce B12 in the lower digestive tract, and this is generally insufficient for human needs, making for dietary intake essential. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. Or you would die. It would just be slower.
Yeah. E.
But you could be
coli.
one. I don't know.
I guess it would be called B. coli at that point.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm just
Jesus.
saying.
Oh man, I don't know how to transition into any of the other things that I have for
I'm
you
sorry.
today.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Well, I guess
It's always the butt stuff.
I mean, if we're talking about butt stuff, about 2 weeks ago, I sent you a text or sent you a message that just said gaijin hunters.
Hmm.
And I was dumbfounded by what I had found out about this because it came up in like my news feed or my
Hmm.
my reels feed, and I was like, why is this thing a thing? So I looked into it, and on the surface it looks pretty like, boring, right? It's just in Japan, girls go out and they specifically hunt for tourists, uh,
Yeah.
white and black tourists, right?
Hmm.
And they do that just to hang out with them or to take pictures with them and to like gain some clout in Japan because apparently hanging out with foreigners is like a cool thing to do in Japan. I have no idea. If we have anyone watching from Japan, is this a thing? I need to know if this is actually a thing. Uh, and then some of them will go as far as like going out with them, hooking up with them, intentionally getting pregnant by them because apparently having biracial babies is like the coolest thing to do in Japan. So, yeah, the person that they slept with has no idea they have a kid. She's just raising a biracial baby and getting the clout for it. I don't what?
Cool, I guess.
that like that's crazy, and some of them just make a living off of, like, I guess it wouldn't be so far off as like, like what ladies of the night do here and most
Hmm.
other places, but like the culture as a whole just amazed me. It wasn't like a, oh, why are they doing that, like, because girl, get
Yeah.
your bag, right? But
Yeah.
like, because I know Japan is more in the conservative side of like dressing
Hmm.
and stuff. Like, I know they got short skirts and stuff, but if you show a boob, you're out.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at, I think.
Probably their
Hmm.
censorship laws are crazy over there.
Hmm.
So for that to be like a whole subculture just surprised the crap out of me. But I guess there's always subcultures
Yeah.
about random stuff everywhere. So who the fuck knows?
I mean, I think it's like how over here is obsessed with everything Japan.
That's true.
Like
But
there's a whole subculture dedicated to some type of Japanese style.
mm, quite a few of them. There are a lot of
Yeah.
Hello Kitty enthusiasts out there.
Hmm.
Not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
That's been there the whole time.
Just right here.
And I was like, are you gonna turn the label?
No, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna blur it out. It's just gonna be like one little green blur in my screen.
Okay. Nobody will never know.
No, never. I'm just glad I can't see the rest of my dirty desk. It is so messy. But the best thing on my desk.
No. That's cute.
So my friend, oh shit. So my friend, when I got on TikTok Live one day, just kept hitting theirs, and it just says lizard.
Hmm.
And I was like, oh God, these things are so fucking obnoxious. I don't want to be near one ever again. So I went to my dad's for Christmas, and in my stocking was 4 different ones of these.
Nice.
None of them were a lizard.
Wait,
Oh,
was it saying something? Because it didn't pick it up.
oh,
I was just thinking.
did you hear it there?
Mm-mm.
Uh, can you hear it now? Nothing?
No, your noise rate is like completely. No.
I hate this.
And why do you keep pressing it?
Then you can't hear the oinky either. No
No.
oink? Oh man, that's terrible.
No.
I'm gonna have to like, I have to figure out how to get this sound in here. It's picking up on OBS, so I think I can get it done that way. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. You're up.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, we were talking about people, a whole subculture being attracted to somebody for a specific reason.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a good transition.
You're
Um,
welcome.
you're not gonna be thinking, you're not gonna be saying that in a second.
Okay.
Uh, did you know frogs can change their sex?
Frogs?
Hmm.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
So,
Ever since I read Jurassic Park, I'm like, is that a thing?
mm-hmm.
Could that actually happen? Yeah, it's actually a
So,
thing.
so funny thing about that is like they kind of teach you that stuff in like seventh and eighth grade, right? And like
I wasn't taught that in seventh and eighth grade.
I was. Okay. Either
Oh,
way.
well, cut this out. Cut this out. It's no good. Cut it. We're
Nope.
done.
Nope.
No.
so so the reason why we learned about sex changing of frogs
Mhm.
was because of Jurassic Park. We had a teacher named Mr.
Oh.
March in my seventh grade. He said, yeah, we never taught about like this far in depth into amphibians,
Mhm.
but then Jurassic Park came out and there was all this bad science being talked about, so we just integrated it into the curriculum so people knew it was right and wrong. I was like, wow, Jurassic Park really changing lives for the better.
That's interesting. I feel like that was just a chip your science teacher had on their soldier or shoulder.
Possibly. Dude, that science class
Um,
was insane.
but originally they thought it was due to like being influenced by humans,
Hmm.
being like pollution and stuff.
Right.
But apparently it happens naturally too.
Hmm. Just for no reason, or
No, I mean like their environment affects it. It's also like population control.
okay. Wait, is that the? Hold on. Is that the thing that? Because I know there's one thing in the animal kingdom that
Mhm.
literally has a sex change and then impregnates itself. I can't remember which one that
I
is.
know that snails are technically genderless or both genders. So I don't know if they can impregnate themselves though.
Hold please. I have googled it. Animals that can impregnate themselves due through uh, parthenogenesis, virgin birth from an unfertilized egg, like Komodo dragons, sharks, and some insects, or in the
Komodo
case of some
dragon.
fish, self-fertilization, hermaphrodites fertilizing their own eggs, like the mangrove killfish. Uh, para
Hmm.
or parthenogenesis creates clones, while self-fertilization involves both sperm and egg from the same individual, seen in rare vertebrates like the mangrove killfish, which has both male and female organs.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, so yeah, I was thinking more of the the path of the mangrove killfish. The other
Yeah.
ones are technically asexual reproduction instead of self fertilization.
So that's the parthenogenesis.
Yeah.
So what are they? I don't understand. If they're not fertilizing an egg, how are they? I don't understand.
Okay. So hold on. I think. Okay, so the self fertilization is one that has both uh both genitalia, right? Or
Hmm.
both sperm and eggs, right? And the other one, hold on. I'm going to have to go into specifically
Yeah,
asexual reproduction.
science.com.
I know. Type of reproduction that involves only one parent producing offspring that are genetically identical clones. It does not involve fusion of gametes, sex cells, or change in chromosome number. Common in bacteria, plants, and some animals, it allows rapid population growth through the methods like budding, fission, and fragmentation. So basically, they're not like producing like with the two things, right? They're just making one
Yeah.
thing, and that is a genetic copy of itself that will then grow into another object of itself.
So they're making a twin instead of a child.
Kinda. That's what I'm understanding anyway.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You ever
Hmm.
watch Rick and Morty?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a when I Google what is asexual reproduction, it comes
Mm,
up with a little picture of a hydra, and it
mm.
looks almost exactly like a plumbus.
No.
I will
Nice.
put up the diagrams.
Yeah.
But this one in particular looks like a plumbus. Also, it looks like it has a little PP on this one, little
Mm.
tiny itty bitty one. Okay. Um. Well, now that we've talked about that, um, when I tell you that there's a lot of counterfeiting in the world, what do you think of when you think of stuff that's counterfeit?
Mm. Art,
Okay,
money.
that it?
Fashion designs. I don't know.
Okay, those are all good things, and they all are counterfeit. I mean, it's not good that they
Mhm.
counterfeit it, but
Yeah.
good guesses, good guesses. But would you believe me if I told you that some of the most counterfeit things in the world are honey, fish, and cheese?
Counterfeit?
Mm-hmm.
How?
So in the particular case of Parmesan cheese, right? And this is going to be
Hmm.
very cheese focused. Okay, so in Parmesan cheese, Parmesan is made from a specific place in Italy. You can only get
Hmm.
actual Parmesan cheese from this place in Italy. Now there's a
Hmm.
bunch of places that have Parmesan type cheese, right? And then they'll just slap the word Parmesan on it, but it's not
Hmm.
actually really Parmesan cheese. And that's one of the ways that they counterfeit that cheese.
Mm.
And
That makes sense.
the way that they do fish, so you'll have something like tuna,
Hmm.
or salmon, right? And obviously those are the more expensive fish, but a very cheap
Mm.
fish is escalar, and escalar looks a lot like tuna.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So what they do is that they chop up the escalar, right? And
Yeah.
they make it so you can't really tell what kind of fish it is, because who really
Hmm.
memorizes fish muscles, right? Um,
Hmm.
and then they give it to you, charge you tuna prices for it, and that's how they get away with that.
Oh,
Now,
no.
here's how you figure it out. And this. There's two ways to figure it out: before you eat it and after you eat it. One of the more reliable ways that I figured out how to get around the escalar tuna debacle is if they have both of them on the menu. If they have both tuna
Hmm.
and escalar, more than likely you're getting tuna and
Actually,
escalar.
tuna.
Right.
Mm.
The other thing, um, is that if only tuna's on the menu, you don't really know, and you got nothing to compare it to,
Yeah.
right? Um,
Hmm.
but after you eat escalar, turns out it doesn't digest nearly as well as most other fish. So if you feel very gross and heavy and all that after you eat it, it's probably because you
Hmm.
ate escalar.
No. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
But hold on, I have another thing about the cheese though.
Oh, but wait.
But wait, there's more. Did you know that the United States of America has 1.4 billion pounds of cheese just sitting in a
Yes.
cave in
Yes.
Missouri?
Yes.
When I learned about
The cheese
that,
cave.
yeah, when I learned about the cheese cave, I was so
Hmm.
upset because they're hoarding so much good cheese. But apparently
Hmm.
it's there for like, what are they called? Like welfare programs and things like that, where they just give out, food and whatnot. So they have like this huge thing. The cheese can feed you for a really long time. I'm just
You
saying.
mean,
Like food banks and shit.
I'm sorry, here?
Yeah, here.
Where the government gives away free food?
Sometimes. Welfare programs. That
Welfare food banks aren't run by the government.
they are not run by the
They get
government.
tax breaks from the
That's
government.
that's
I
what
don't
they're
think the government
supposed to.
actually gives them food.
Listen, that was the research that I found, was that the government, they sometimes give poor parents food so that
I
they can
think
feed their
that's
kids.
part of the whole milk conspiracy.
Don't get me. Do okay.
Oh, the
If
milk
you want to go, if
conspiracy.
you want to get on the milk conspiracy, I found out last year. You remember all
Hmm.
those like milk prevents osteoporosis ads?
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, it turns out if you drink too much milk, you
Hmm.
will actually get more of a chance of getting osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis. Yes,
I was like,
I know.
what the fuck? And
I
I'm
know.
just thinking,
When I found that out, I was like, well, I'm screwed because my mom believed the got milk ads, and that's all we drink all the
uh-huh,
fucking time.
I've got brittle bones because I got
Yeah.
milk. But you know what? I think I'm more than made up for it. I hardly ever use milk now, and if I do, it's usually
I
with a
don't
bowl of
at
cereal
all.
at 1 in the morning.
I don't drink milk at all anymore.
Well, I don't drink the milk. I use it to soften my cereal.
I don't eat cereal, so I'm completely,
Uh huh.
I'm into the milk conspiracy. I do not support it.
Wait, what? Okay, so what is the milk conspiracy? Just so, because I'm not sure I know what
Uh,
you're talking about.
I would have to Google it, but there was like this big push from the milk industry
Mm-hmm.
about it being healthy and stuff because they weren't selling enough, and it had something to do with the cheese too.
Okay.
I would have to Google it again because I'm not gonna tell this well because it's been a while since I like went into all this. But they weren't selling. Basically, they weren't selling enough, so they advertised to be better than what they were
The
because they
milk.
had all of these like stockpiles of milk that was just not going anywhere.
Hold on. Milk.
Did you type in milk conspiracy?
Yeah, but then it autocorrected to raw milk conspiracy banned.
Hmm.
Uh, okay. So the AI response to this is the milk conspiracy generally refers to debates surrounding the suppression of raw milk, health claims regarding
Mm.
dairy, and government involvement in the industry.
That's a completely different thing. If you drink raw milk and you think you're going to be fine, I have different questions for you.
No, that's why it's pasteurized.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, milk is one of those weird things that no matter how old it gets, you can't actually get sick from bacteria from it because
Hmm.
there's none in there.
Yeah.
That's what pasteurization does, people.
Well, it's not just that. Well, I mean, the bacteria is the biggest reason don't drink raw milk, but I think there's something else. Like, doesn't it get rid of parasites or something
Yeah, like all
that are
the stuff.
passed through it?
Yeah, all the stuff that you're not
Yeah,
like you don't want in there, like all the
yeah.
things.
Like
Yeah.
little bugs eating you all the time. Milk conspiracy.
This is gonna turn into
Find a transition for
this
that.
this is turning into a conspiracy podcast now.
I told you a long time ago, I'm like, since I've gotten older, I'm very much an old person now. I'm into all the conspiracies.
There's a lot of them. We can do a whole ass episode on conspiracies. We
Listen,
should.
it's not my fault that I'm all in, like, believe in a lot of conspiracies
Mhm.
when real life and facts sound so much like conspiracies.
Oh,
Like the government releasing alien proof.
there's always been alien proof.
Yeah, but the government recognizing it? Come on.
It's a distraction.
That's the straight for I know.
Another conspiracy.
I know.
It's a distraction from the lizard people.
Right.
Oh shit.
God. I miss the days whenever rampaging Area 51 was like the highlight of the week.
Yeah, right.
It was much simpler times.
I don't. I think like 2 people showed up for that.
No,
Like,
I thought it was a big crowd.
was it? Hold on. Now I gotta Google it. How? Area
All right.
51.
While you're Googling that, I'm going to put this on the charger.
Okay, so there was 75 to 150 people reaching the actual gauge of Area 51. Most They mostly took photos and celebrated rather than actually storm the facility, which is
What the fuck?
which is exactly what they were gonna do anyway. They weren't actually gonna go into Area 51.
These conspiracy theorists, they disappoint me at every turn. They don't want proof of the conspiracy. They
So-
don't.
So, have you watched South Park in the last few years?
I haven't caught up with it now.
Okay, there's an episode where they're trying to figure out like how to give people healthy foods again, and they're trying these different combinations of the food pyramid. Like just throwing things at the wall, seeing what sticks. And then Cartman calls up like the National Health Association or whatever, and he's like, "You gotta turn the food pyramid upside down," and it works.
Yeah.
You put butter at the top. You eat more butter and sugar than anything else, right? And
Hmm.
and it got played off as a laugh. That was it. Blah blah blah. Years later, this year, RFK makes an
Hmm.
announcement officially flipping over the food pyramid. The
That
guy
man has
who's
a worm in his brain. Why
I
are we
know.
listening to him? Why
I'm
are we
not
taking advice from
I'm
him?
not listening to him at all. But I was just like, no, there's no way that something that stupid was predicted to happen in real life. But it did. But it did.
Mm.
And I'm gonna
It's what is it? South Park and Simpsons. If you
yeah.
ever need like a prediction for the future.
Well, I mean, come on, they're on forever. They're gonna
Yeah.
get something eventually, right?
Yeah.
But who would have thought it would have been the food pyramid? Like I knew the food pyramid wasn't great, right? Like obviously
Mhm.
there was a lot of lobbying that went into that. But
Yeah.
to completely just flip it upside down and that be the accurate thing. I mean, it's not accurate at
That's
all.
insane. It's insane.
Gosh. Oh man. Okay, well, I ran out of things.
Oh, I have a transition since we're talking about food.
Yeah, do it.
I do have a transition. All right. So when it comes to food, do you have any connection to the beaver?
The
And not that one.
the the beaver, like the
Mm-hmm.
one that
Like
builds
the
dams.
animal beaver. Yes.
Wood. But you said not to think
Food?
about that.
Food.
Yeah, they don't eat the wood.
Food. No.
Oh, I'm thinking
Human food
woodchucks.
for consumption with the beaver.
You told me not to
The
think
the
about that.
animal. Okay. So it's not a thing anymore, but it is FDA approved. There is a butt juice that
Okay.
beavers produce
Uh huh.
that can be used as a sweetener. And
From
it used to be a very common thing, not really for like sweetening. It's called castoreum
okay.
as a natural flavoring, and the FDA approves this. It's not used commonly at all anymore, and it wasn't really used for food. It was used more for like remedies.
Right.
But yeah, it's in their anal glands.
Uh, that's not the first thing that's had something come out of an anal gland, and people be like, you know what? I want to eat this.
Mm, there you go. Oh, let's see. It's been used for more than 2,000 years.
What the butt juice?
The butt juice.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Romans burned castoreum in lamps, believing the fumes caused abortions.
I always wonder
um,
who was like the first person to like do this stuff and be like, dude, before you say anything, hear me out.
yeah.
Beaver butt juice.
I say that, but then I'm like, you know who thinks about using stuff like that? Desperate people in very desperate times.
That is true.
Hmm.
There's been a lot of poor people throughout history.
Hmm.
Today, yesterday, the day before that, the
Desperation
day
is
before
great for
that.
inspiration.
Uh, uh, Fiefdoms back in olden times, all the poor
Oh
people
God.
from the Romans, like there was a lot of slaves during
Hmm.
Egyptian times. I mean, there was a slaves for a while, but
Speaking of Egyptian times,
are you gonna tell me an Egypt thing?
I have more food things.
Uh oh.
It's not an Egyptian thing. It's a Victorian thing.
Okay.
Um, so you know about mummy parties for Victorians?
Mummy part. I
Mummy
mean,
unwrapping parties?
I mean, back in was the late 1800s, early 1900s, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah. You know that they ate mummies?
No.
Yeah.
Was it like just fucking people jerky?
No, so they ground it up for like medicines.
Oh.
But yeah, so like think of all of the history we've lost
Uh,
because Victorians thought brushing up an Egyptian skull would cure their headache.
that's a lot of information. That's You know what? It wasn't even the fire that.
Oh, many.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even the fire that took out the Library of Alexandria. It was actually just really interesting
Hmm.
people in the 1800s
Hmm.
mushing up
But yeah,
scrolls.
they would crush up their bodies and use it in different medicines. Like, the Victorians, they took one thing and they like made it multi-purpose. So every like treatment they had would like sort of like heal a bunch of different ailments. So they were literally using it in everything.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't with people. People do the
That
weirdest
hits me
things.
hard because I love Egyptian history. So that's really disappointing to me.
What are you doing? This is knowledge. No,
Yeah.
but I have a slight headache.
Yes, that's exactly. Imagine the mummy unwrapping parties, right? They're unwrapping the mummy, which, like, I can't imagine ever being in a time where, like, a dried up human and we're gonna unwrap it would be a fun fucking time.
I mean, they didn't have cell phones.
But they were supposed to be like the one of the most modest, like, communities of the time, and they had some of the most, like, perverse things that they did.
Yeah, Ben Franklin threw a lot of sex parties.
Yeah.
So
But just
many.
imagine being at one of these and being like, "Oh, look, we have leftovers."
Anyone want to take home some leftover leg? We didn't get to this part.
It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts because the amount of history that
Mm-hmm.
was lost. Not just we in like as a whole, as like people of the earth, but Egypt lost.
Mm-hmm.
Egypt lost its own history.
The amount of history that gets lost during, especially during the falls of any empire, is
Hmm.
astounding.
Hmm.
I the, there's things that we can't figure out how they did because we just lost the knowledge of how to do it. Like what you would think would be simple things. I can't think of
Hmm.
what they are at the top of my head, but like I remember
Hmm.
listening to one thing. They're like, "Oh yeah, there was this thing that we used to be able to like the moon landing." Okay, that
Yeah.
was one of the more recent ones. Like we don't have the technology to go back to the moon, and because I was listening to this from Hank Green, right? You've
I didn't
listened
know
to Hank
that.
Green. Yeah, you ever listen to Hank
Yeah.
Green? Yeah. So he
Mm-mm.
does this whole thing about like how we did all this stuff to get to the moon, and then we
Mhm.
just one day collectively in NASA and the world just forgot how to do it. Just they don't have the
The
technology
fuck?
anymore. Yeah. If I find the clip,
I
I'll
didn't
put it
know that.
in.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
So we can go to space, we can throw stuff into orbit and stuff, but we don't apparently have the technology
We
to be able to get
forgot
to
the
the moon.
directions to the moon.
Yeah, not the directions, but like this,
Oh.
the technology to get there. And you would think that they'd be something that you'd put in like a vault and then like
Yeah.
at least store up
So.
on a backup drive or I guess at
Mhm.
that time like a 52.5 inch floppy disk or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it's got poof poof gone. I don't know how that
What the
happened. Billions of dollars gone to the space agency. Can't go to the moon anymore.
That's crazy. I
Hmm.
didn't know that. I did not know that.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. I had a thing that I had thought about during this conversation, and had nothing to do with anything that was happening. I lost it. It's
I
gone.
believe in you.
I feel like it had something to do with my friend's daughter and her cat, or her not her cat, the cat cafe that I took her to, and I can't remember what
Oh,
it
that's
was.
cool.
Yeah, so she's been sad for various reasons. Not gonna get into what the reasons are. So I went over to her house, kidnapped her. I didn't actually
Hmm.
kidnap her. Her mom knew it was okay. And I was like, "Hey, kid, what do you want to do?" And she's like, "I don't know." So I threw out all these ideas, and I was like, "Okay, let's do an escape room. You're really smart, and maybe you won't annoy me in the escape room." And she's like, "What are you talking about, old man?" And I was like, "Whatever." She's like, "I'll do an escape room. That sounds fun." So I look them up,
Hmm.
and there's nothing for like 3 hours, and I don't have 3 hours to spare. So I was like, "What do you want to do?" She's like, "I want a coffee," and I was like, "Okay. Well, where do you want to get coffee from?" She goes, "Well, there's a cat cafe not far from here," and I was like, so you want coffee and to pet cats? And she goes, yes.
Yes.
Is that gonna make you happy? Yes. Just emphatically,
Yeah.
just all the cats. So we drive down there. Turns out you have to make an appointment for a cat cafe. I had no idea.
Oh.
I thought
Huh.
you just ordered a cat and a fucking latte. Like I thought that was just that easy, right? No, not the case. You have to have an appointment because they can only let so many people in at a time as to not
Mhm.
overwhelm the cats because a lot of them are little foster
Yeah.
kittens and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And they only have like 3 cats that are permanent residents of this place. So we make an appointment, wait about 20 minutes, get inside, and she's just bouncing around, ready to go, and all that. And then right before we get in, she sees that there's 2 other 13-year-old girls there who she describes as obnoxiously pretty.
Aw.
So she was feeling like all the things because she's 13,
Mhm.
right? Feeling
Mhm.
all the things. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I got you. We're just going to hang out and talk to the cats, right? So she finds 3 cats that she liked. One of them was like in this weird half fishbowl thing hanging on the wall. Another one was like this tiny
Nice.
cat
Yeah.
that just didn't want to have anything to do with anybody. And the one that she liked the most was this massive Mancoon that was just
Mm.
literally the size of her. Like this cat was
Mhm.
massive, right? Mostly floof, but a lot of
Yeah.
it, right? And so I was like, kid, what do you want to drink? She's like, I want a cold brew, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't have to take care of you the rest of the day. So I got her a cold brew. I got a hot chocolate, and I'm just sitting there watching her laid next to this Mancoon and just petting it while it slept, and it could not give a shit less that she was there. And I was like, if this what makes her happy, then I guess I'm just sitting here for the next hour.
Mhm.
No problem. Start talking with the lady that's like managing all the cats and stuff. And then I think I accidentally insulted her because they have a little laser pen that you can pick up and then like play
Yeah.
with the cats. And I put it in front of her, and she looked really quick, and I was like, yeah, that one's actually for you, not for the cat. And she goes, what? I was like, yeah, you look kind of bored.
Nice. Good job. Good
Uh-huh.
job.
So I think I mildly insulted her, not on purpose.
Mhm.
I was just
Yeah.
bored myself. And then drop her off at home, and her mom's like, how was it? And she's like, there were so many cats,
Mhm.
and one was so fluffy. And I was like,
Mhm.
okay, bye. She's got all the coffee in her.
The fact that you got a hot chocolate and she got a coffee.
Uh-huh. I don't like coffee. I'll drink hot chocolate all day. I'm probably gonna have a hot chocolate after we're done here, cause my throat's feeling a little. Ugh.
Is Mountain Dew the only caffeine you drink?
Yeah, for the most part. I've been alternating
Mm.
between this and water.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I wake up in the morning and I get a coffee, right? Drink
Gross.
coffee.
Gross. Okay.
Have breakfast
Mm-hmm.
with a Mountain Dew.
No
Diet Mountain Dew.
cereal. Not cereal.
Diet Mountain Dew, right?
Okay.
Usually after breakfast I have a Monster. Bam, bam, bam.
That kind of breakfast is why I'm currently pre-diabetic.
Oh, me too, apparently. But then when I talked to my doctor about it, she was like, they say that about everyone. I'm not worried about you. I said, cool.
That's what my doctor said. He's like you're literally on the line.
Hmm.
5.7 literally
Yeah.
on the line for pre-diabetes. And like literally all you have to do is cut out the massive amounts of Mountain Dew you drink and drink a lot more water, and you're going to be fine. And I'm like,
Hmm.
okay. I think I have like one Red Bull once a month if I'm really like I'm really tired
Feeling
in the morning.
spicy?
No, if I'm feeling tired in the morning. Other than that, I don't drink it. Because honestly, Red Bull and stuff like they're super sweet. Like I wouldn't drink it if I
Hmm.
didn't feel like it gave me a little bit of pep.
Oh, no. So I can drink it and go to sleep.
Then why are you drinking it?
Because if I don't, I feel like I'm dragging.
All right, I give up.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess with all the things that we've talked about, all the gross, nasty, and some funny things.
Mhm.
I'm going to take my foot out of my mouth. I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Are you and JJ staying up late today?
What time is it?
Um,
Probably not too much longer because I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I also have
They
to go
did
to work
not
tomorrow.
close it tomorrow.
Boo.
Yeah, for the snow that
Okay.
we never got.
Well, at some point we're going to have to play Splitgate again this week, but also
Oh,
have
I
to
need to
edit this.
figure out. So I had to reformat my C drive. So I need to figure out where OBS is actually saving the videos at because I never set up a path for it.
Well, I just look in your apps.
No, I know where OBS is saved to, but I don't know where it's sending the recordings to.
Oh, usually it sends it. Oh shit. Usually it sends it directly to your video files, like your default video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where mine always defaults to.
Okay. I'll check that. I think I got that original footage. It was funny. I'm gonna send it to you
Yeah.
of the Spider-Man mask. That was really good because I was recording
Oh, good.
right before your camera turned on.
Mm-hmm.
That was really funny. Yeah, I got
Oh
it.
no! I just realized that I didn't take the lens cap off.
The lens cap?
Yeah, you know when
Yeah.
technology's too advanced for that joke now.
No, I mean, yeah, it is. Sorry.
Did you see the meme of the person who was like, "Yeah, I used to burn CDs," and the kid was like, "You mean set them on fire?"
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I was like, "If this is real, this is making me feel all sorts of old."
Scary. Mm-hmm.
I
What a
actually
scary time.
I got actually into a debate yesterday with I think it was my girlfriend about, or was it Ariana? Actually, I don't know if I can say that name, but anyways, one of them, I was like, dude, Discmen were like the worst things for portable music, right? I would much rather have a Walkman with a tape deck in it, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it fucking skipping on you.
Mhm.
I used to have a Walkman, 1 minute 45-second anti-skip, right? And I used to use that on my way to school, listening to my Ludacris CD. Why I had a Ludacris CD in the
Ludicrous.
6th grade, I have no idea, but I had one. and every time I walked like maybe 3 feet, right, it would
Mm-hmm.
start skipping and stopping and buffering, and I was like, literally, a minute and 45 seconds is half a song. You can't tell me you can't get
Mm-hmm.
through 10 seconds of it. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they were the worst idea anybody ever came up with.
I mean, if you could put it down, if you're like running on a treadmill, right, and you put it down on the treadmill, you're fine, right? But
Yeah.
if you're actually walking with it, nope,
God forbid you walk anywhere.
right? It's like they're trying to keep you home or something.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyways, I'm gonna stop recording now. That was some bonus footage. Like the
Oh,
like the
okay.
PS in a letter. P.S.
Yeah.
Discman suck.
P.S. He's really old.
I am so old. I'm gonna be 40 this year. In
I'm
in
only 5 years younger than you.
Yeah,
Oh, four, actually. Four.
yeah, but you're still in your mid 30s. Oh, my mid 30s. Ah, nope. I
What
f-
is it like? What is mid 30s? Like 33 to
36,
30, 36?
36, 37. That's what I would think. Yeah. This
It's
year,
all down to
this year the 40-year-old version is based on me now.
except it's not.
I mean, I'm the opposite of a
We
version,
all know that.
but I'm just saying, when that movie came out, I was like, I'm never gonna be that old. And this year, I'm trying to figure out if I want to go rent an Airbnb with a massage chair so that I can, massage my aching joints.
Nice. That sounds like a good time, honestly.
Right? Massages. I used to get massages just to like chill out, relax. Now I get
Yeah.
massages because I have actual muscle problems.
Damn.
I have like, dude, okay. So I don't know if I told you this. Okay, so last weekend, my girlfriend and I went out, hung out with our friends, right? And we went to this bar, and you know how like they have the tables with like the high top chairs, but it's not at the bar, it's just like a bar chair,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I go meet them there because I'm like the last one to get there. Meet them, go to my seat. I go like this to pull myself onto the chair, and this muscle is pulled for the next 4 hours. And I'm just having the worst uncomfortable time. By the way,
Because you're old.
by the way, this is right before we go do splatter paint.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So now I have this cramp of this pulled muscle right under here, right? And then my girlfriend is like just being a child with our friends, which is great. It was fun, right? No, I'm not complaining about her having fun at all. Like that's what we're there for, throw stuff around. And then she goes and takes a bucket, like one of those containers of paint, and just boop all on my head, swooshes it around, throws it all over the place. By the end of the night, by the time we get back to her place to go like clean up and shower off and all that stuff, my hair is solid green. It felt like,
no, your worst hated color.
It felt like when I was 11 years old and I found out what hair gel was for the first time.
Yeah.
It was so bad. And finally, by the end, she's like, "Oh, you're being such a good sport about this, but you're not being as playful as I thought you would be." And I was like, this thing, whatever this muscle's called, has been cramped since I sat in that chair. I'm so old."
Oh, that's so sad.
I know.
And then you had to wash out the green paint.
No, but actually, so the hot water was the thing that fixed it. Right, because it's relaxes the muscle.
Yeah.
So I put it on high heat, and then just went like up and down my back, and then kind of gave it a little mini massage.
Yeah.
Just fine after that.
That's so funny.
And then I fell asleep on my arm like this, and I woke up and I had no arm anymore.
No feeling in your arm.
I couldn't move it.
I do that all the time, except it's like my hand from my wrist up.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah,
I don't have a hand anymore.
I once woke up in the middle of the night, and it was like maybe 3:30ish in the morning, and my hand, my whole it's one of those like things where my arm went above my head and like fell asleep or whatever, and by the way, I don't remember actually doing this, and I only know this because when I woke up at like 8ish, I went and opened YouTube to listen to something while I got ready. And the last thing I looked up was, why does my arm go above my head while I'm sleeping? And that's what I Googled while I was half asleep. I can't dude, the amount of times like I open my phone and find that I have done something while I thought I was sleeping. So much.
Wow. I think I also recorded where you were messing with your ring light.
Oh, good.
You didn't have your headphones on.
I'm still recording now.
Be aware. Just be aware.
Yo, send me the footage.
I did. I sent it in the butt stuff group. But when you have it in your lap and it's just bursting white light, I said it looks like your crotch is a miracle or something like that.
Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Exactly like that.
When my girlfriend watches this, she's going to be like, golden dick right there. I can vouch for it. Okay, I got to end this. Otherwise, it's going to turn to a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
We'll call this the after show.
Yeah.
You know how shit. I breathed wrong. Oh God.
You're so old.
I know. you know how like they have those like I think Walking Dead did it for a
Hmm.
while where they had the Talking Dead before there was the Talking Dead,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
just went over the whole episode or whatever.
Hmm.
That's
Game of
this.
Thrones did it too, and it was
Did they?
super fucking amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That- I guess they have enough viewers because they keep fucking doing shit like that.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. All
They
right.
didn't do it with House of Thrones, so I guess it didn't go well.
House of the Dragon.
It's oh yeah, House of the Dragon. Yeah, not
I
House of
mean,
Thrones. I don't know what
every house
I'm
has thrones in it.
about. House of Thrones. And
All
just
of
imagine a bunch of
it.
bullets everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cut this off so we don't keep going, and I should probably find pants for tomorrow because apparently it's supposed to get cold. It's hot all weekend.
How cold is it supposed to be?
I don't know. Where's my phone?
Because we're supposed to it's supposed to drop tonight for us too. Tomorrow the high is supposed to be 41.
Well, aren't you guys supposed to have a snowstorm? Oh, holy
Yeah,
shit.
but it's moved to next weekend now.
Oh, it just rescheduled.
Yeah, apparently.
Mother Nature called. She said she's going to reschedule the snowstorm for next week. She's busy in Tennessee. Apparently, she's found Elvis's home and she really wants to hang around.
Yeah, apparently.
She stopped off at Knoxberry Farms. Is it Knoxberry?
But with this storm, I haven't even been worried about us. I've been worried about Texas.
Yeah.
Because the last time Texas was in the path of a snowstorm,
Mm.
they did not do well.
No.
The whole time I've been like, man, I really hope they learned. Not they as in the
I love you.
citizens, because it was not their fault.
I love you how you did that like an Italian.
This.
They gotta learn, mama. Tomorrow is 56, so I'm definitely wearing pants and my good sweatshirt.
That's actually cold.
I
I'm
know.
surprised.
Well, it got down into, I think the lowest we had so far was last week, and it was 34 or 35. It was like just above freezing.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like
didn't think Florida could do that.
it does it every once in a while. I think it's done it twice since I moved down here. But yeah, the one morning I walked out there and there was literal frost on my window, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't owned a windshield thing scraper
Yeah.
in almost 20 years. I don't even know how to use it anymore. So I had to wait while the car warmed up so I can heat it up. And I haven't done this
Mm-hmm.
in forever. And I used to do this when I used to work the morning shift at McDonald's. Like after a snowstorm, what I would do
Yeah.
is I would put a little bit of water on the windshield and
Mm-hmm.
then keep using my windshield wipers.
Yeah.
And I would just drive with this little peephole like it was a fucking periscope. And
Yeah.
that's how I got to work the one day.
We just had that discussion at work because my assistant manager, she she comes from like an hour away, and
Mhm.
one day there was like
God, an
ice on
hour?
all the windshields, and she didn't want to wait for it to defrost, so
Mhm.
like she used all her washer fluid up, scraping the ice off of her windshield.
Yeah.
And I was like, you should have just like thrown lukewarm water on there. And I know that's not what you suggest because you could crack your windshield.
Uh-huh.
I said lukewarm. Number
Uh-huh.
one, I said lukewarm. I didn't say hot.
Not
But
boiling.
you should have heard everybody in the shop going, "No, you don't do that." And I was like, how is ruining your wipers any better than my suggestion?
Because you can replace
I'm
wipers
just
cheaper.
saying. It's lukewarm. You're not gonna crack your
No,
windshield. Come on.
not with lukewarm. No.
You're
Actually,
not gonna crack them.
my Xbox Fortnite duo partner sent
Hmm.
me a video today of her car, and it was all ice around the car. She said she finally got in the car and started driving, and all she heard was a loud and she swore to God she broke, like her back window shattered, and it was just all the ice rocking off the
Yeah.
car.
God.
I was like, I
God.
don't miss that at all
No.
whatsoever. No,
No.
thank you.
I have no experience with that. I don't want experience with that.
Nope. I'm
I'm
gonna
good. I
be
don't get out of the house early enough to have to worry about that.
Mhm. I think 2027 is going to be my snowbird year where I start being a snowbird, but like a reverse snowbird,
Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
one that flocks away for the summer. But yeah, okay. And I guess I will talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
Good night. I got to find all the clips and stuff.
Nice.